a messy mind. Think I need to help you. I'm gonna try. Cute as hell.
New year means new builds. To tell you honestly, I was planning to start with a new build for Excalibur, but right after the recent update, I feel like you should really try out Nova now with her new molecular fission augment. My build for this frame has just been perfected. Whoever thought of adding this on Nova, then bless you. This augment may turn Nova's neutron star completely useless, but who cares anyway? We now have a reliable way to get that 90% damage reduction from her first ability, and best part is, it's really efficient to use. In theory, you want to build Nova like this, if you want her to be good in tanking, nuking, and crowd control. However, in real missions, this build is inefficient to use. It's because 1, we don't have any energy mods, nor efficiency mods on it, and 2, we have the neutron star augment. Yes, you might say that we can keep those particles because of how low our range is, but in reality, we really can't keep that 90% damage reduction at all times, especially when facing against melee enemies, like those infested units. But thanks to the new molecular fission mod, we can do that now. What this augment does is restore your particle the moment you kill an enemy that is affected by molecular prime. Basically, you gain 2 null star particles once you killed a primed enemy. How effective is this mod, you asked? It is very effective, especially in a squad, as your teammate can restore those null star particles too, for as long as they killed an enemy that is affected by your 4th ability. Now, you can actually tweak this umbral build. Say, if you have that caster mentality, and often press all the ability keys, then I suggest that you remove Augur Message, and replace it with Streamline. This build will only give you 80% damage reduction, but don't fret, as you have the adaptation mod, and also, you really don't need to tank all attacks coming from the enemies. The damage reduction serves as a second layer of defense, and most likely, it will just mitigate those damage coming from enemies that are not primed. Remember, this mod setup is built for massive crowd control, so probably, all enemies in a room will be slowed, except for nullifiers, or those who are affected by arbitration drones. But if you think that 90% damage reduction is a must for your playstyle, then just stick with the 306% duration. Just remember, with this build, you will need to know when to cast your molecular prime, or in general, learn how to conserve energy. Just a tip, if you have Arcane Energize, then I advise you to equip it so you won't worry about energy when using this mod setup. Lastly, if you haven't fully maxed out these umbral mods yet, then you can replace them with the ordinary Vitality and Intensify. However, you need to add Power Drift on the Exilus mod slot, to get that needed power strength for that 75% slow. So did Digital Extremes just buff Nova? You bet they have. With the new molecular fission augment, Nova now is really fun to use. Aside from the fact that she has one of the best crowd control in the game, and she can nuke enemies with her antimatter drop, she now has a reliable feature to semi-tank with the help of the new augment. I really can say that this is the perfect build for Nova right now, and I highly suggest that you try it for yourself. So that's it. As always, I hope that you find this video informative. Before you leave, I would just like to announce that I will be giving an update about the global glyph, and as well as some upcoming giveaways on my next video, so be sure to check it out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and you can subscribe to our channel if you want to see more informative Warframe videos like this. Lastly, come join the squad on Discord, and chat with thousands of members of Grindhard Nation. And yes, our Discord server is our main platform for hosting giveaways, so come visit us on Discord if you have the time. And also, you can follow me on Twitter if you want. All links are on the video description below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.